valencies. For example, we had done cations and anions. So, Prince, what are cations? Prince, what are cations?
Sir, I don't know.
No.
So they
Siddharth?
are positive charged ions.
Okay. The positive charged ions are called as cations. Positive charged ions. They are called cations. And negative charged ions are called as anions. So positive charge ions, they are generally found by the substances which are ready to donate electrons. Okay. Here we find some of the ions as polyatomic and some of the ions as monoatomic. Monoatomic means the ions which are formed of a single atom, they are the monoatomic. Okay. So you find a monoatomic and polyatomic. Monoatomic means the ions which are made up of single atom. Okay. Then you have polyatomic, the ions which are made up of more than one atom. Those are the polyatomic. Then we discussed about monovalent ions and divalent and trivalent. Okay. So monovalent ions are the ions which have a valency of 1. Divalent have a valency of 2. And trivalent have a valency of 3. Okay. Monoatomic, the ions made of single atom. Okay. The ions which are made of single atom, they are called as monoatomic, and the ions which are made up of many atoms or group of atoms. Ions which are made up of group of atoms, they are called as polyatomic. They are made of group of atoms. So monoatomic and polyatomic or monovalent, divalent and trivalent, they can be either cations or can be anions. It is applicable for both. Both of them. It can be either monoatomic or polyatomic or diatomic. So for monoatomic, in the case of cations, you have a number of ions. We had discussed here like Na plus, K plus. They are monovalent also. They are monoatomic also. H plus, Ag plus, all of them, they are monovalent and monoatomic. In the divalent, you have Mg2 plus, Cu2 plus, Fe2 plus, which is ferrous, Ba2 plus, that's barium. You have lead 2 plus. In the trivalent, so divalent, these are divalent Mg2 plus, Cu2 plus, Fe2 plus, Ba2 plus, lead 2 plus, all of them are divalent. They have a valency of 2. Then you have some trivalents. Okay. For trivalent, okay, the atoms which are trivalent, for example, they have valency of 3, like Al3 plus, and is there anything else? We had done Fe3 plus, which was ferric. These are the ones which are trivalent. In the monovalent and polyatomic, we have also seen NH4 plus. This is monovalent, it has a valency of +1, and it is polyatomic, it is made up of more than one atom. Right. Similarly, if you see anions, so all the anions, the case of anions, they have a negative charge. Okay, anions have negative charge. So they can also be monoatomic, polyatomic, or diatomic. They can be monovalent, divalent, or trivalent. Okay. For example, in the monovalent, we have all the halogens. That is, you have your fluorides, chloride, bromide, and iodide. Okay. They are monovalent and they are monoatomic. Then in the monovalent, you also have monovalent but polyatomic. You find your hydroxide ion, OH minus. You find your hydrogen carbonate, HCO3 minus. Okay. So Siddharth, what is the formula of hydrogen carbonate?
And the formula of hydrogen carbonate is HCO3 minus.
HCO3. And what is its valency?
Its valency is 1.
Okay, its valency is 1. Then you have oxide ions. Oxide ions are O minus 2. Sulfide ion is S minus 2. They are divalent. You have carbonate ion CO3 minus 2.
Sir, in the NCRT, it shows oxide as O2 minus.
Where it says O2 minus.
Over here in NCRT, I have the book that me.
So it can
Over
be
here
either
in
written as
page number
O
32, it shows
2 minus. See. Either you can write it like this O2 minus or O minus 2. Okay, both are valid.
okay.
Okay. So they are the same things. This is the oxide. You should remember the name oxide, sulfide, carbonate, and sulfate, SO4. It also has a valency of minus 2. Then in trivalents, you have phosphate, PO4. Phosphate, which is trivalent. You have nitride, N minus 3. This is trivalent. So if you are able to remember all this, then after this you shall be able to predict and obtain the chemical formula of the compound. I would like you to have a look at all of them. Okay. So shall we move ahead now?
Yes.
So, let's have a quick quiz. And let's see who all are the participants. So, Varshita,
Yeah, sir. I
okay.
just joined
What
now,
is
so
what
can
is the
I have the
valency of
time?
magnesium? Varshita, what is the valency of magnesium?
Can you repeat it again?
Valency of magnesium.
2.
What
Balance
is the
of magnesium is 2.
valence is 2. And what is its formula?
It is not to show, sir.
So then how you are going to make the
No, so I
how
just
you are going,
forgot it. That's it.
yeah.
I just forgot about it.
So this is your homework. I will now mention it in the group. Please remember, you have to learn all them. Okay. So this is the screen where we have placed all of them. Everyone is supposed to learn it. Okay. So everyone, either I have provided this. This is also available in your NCRT. If you have the NCRT book with you, you can open up. In the atoms and molecules chapter, you have a table mentioning the ions and their valencies. Have you got it? Siddharth, have you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the next class, you should have learned all of them.
Okay, sir.
Now let's see how to make the formulas. We made some of the formulas, and in the last class we had Shavan Kaushik was present, Rikshit was present, and Neha.
Yes, sir.
Neha, can you please turn on your camera? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So camera should be on during the class. Okay. So do you remember any of these?
No, sir.
Okay. So by your next class, you shall be able to remember them. Everyone,
Okay,
this is
sir.
information for everyone. Everyone should be able to learn this. So that if I ask anywhere in between, you shall be able to tell. Now,
Okay, sir.
let's try to write the formula of calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate, ammonium sulfate. So let's see how we make the formulas of calcium sulfate and ammonium sulfate. For calcium sulfate, it consists of the cation which is calcium and an anion which is sulfate. So for calcium, we write the symbol Ca. For sulfate, we write the symbol SO4. Okay. Then below them, we write their valency. So Siddhisri, what is the valency of calcium? Siddhisri, what is the valency of calcium?
Sir, can I tell?
Siddhisri, are you there?
Sir, I don't think she's there. Can I tell?
Just wait. So this is not a good practice. Siddhisri,
Yes, sir.
so you are not there?
Sir, actually, I'm outside.
Okay, you are outside. Fine. So you will not be able to respond during the class?
I can respond some, sir.
Okay. Siddharth,
Sir, the valency of calcium is 2.
the valency of calcium is 2. And what is the valency of sulfate?
-2.
-2. So we apply the crisscross. We applied cross like this. Okay. So it will be Ca2 and SO4 2. Okay. So which means there will be two calcium atoms for two sulfate ions. So these two, the ratio of these two gets cancelled. It becomes 1:1. And hence you have the formula CaSO4. So can you write the formula of calcium hydroxide? Everyone write down the formula of calcium hydroxide. You can take the help of the slide where we have where I have presented all the ions, or you can take the help of your book. Just take a screenshot of this so that it's available with you.
So can you do ammonium sulfate?
Yeah, I'm doing just complete calcium hydroxide. Rikshit, have you done?
So
Sir,
yes,
can you
sir.
say it as CaSO4? Because the 2 and both of them will cancel them out.
Yeah, so CaSO4 you
Sir,
have
I
said
did it,
also.
sir. Should I tell the
Sir,
answer?
can we call calcium sulfate as CaSO4?
Yeah, it is CaSO4 only. Okay, Rikshit,
Sir, I have done
what's the
calcium
answer?
hydroxide.
What's calcium
So the
hydroxide
answer for
formula?
calcium hydroxide is CaOH2.
Yeah, it's CaOH2. For calcium, we write Ca. For hydroxide, we write OH. The valency of calcium is 2. The valency of hydroxide is 2. Okay. So the valency of hydroxide is 1, not 2. Okay. So by the crisscross, you have something like this: Ca1 OH, and this 2 is multiplied with all the OH. So this will be OH bracket twice. Okay. We do not write 1 here. So hence the formula is CaOH whole twice. Okay. Neha,
Sir,
yeah.
also ammonium sulfate, sir.
Okay,
I'm
ammonium
confused.
sulfate. Let's make the formula for ammonium sulfate. Okay. So who has done for ammonium sulfate?
Sir, I've done, sir, but I'm confused with the answer.
Okay, you have done, but you are confused.
Sir, I got SO4 NH42.
Okay. Ammonium sulfate. See, ammonium is NH4 and sulfate is SO4, right? Now, all those whose cameras are off, I'm going to mention in the group now. I'll not give any warning. Your camera should be on. Either inform in the group or I'll inform in the group.
Sir, I inform in the group, sir.
Yeah, I got the message. Okay. So ammonium, it has the valency of 1. Sulfate has a valency of 2. Then crisscross method,
-2.
-2. So this will be like this. NH4
Yes,
whole
sir. Over
twice.
here it says 2 minus sign.
We
Yeah,
do not take here signs into consideration. Okay, the only thing we should remember that one should be plus and one should be minus, so that there is a bond established between them.
Okay.
So a bond is established between them. Now, if you crisscross, it will be NH4 whole twice and SO4. Okay. So Neha, did you get the same formula?
Yes, sir.
Aman? Aman? Aman, are you there? Let's make the formula for this. Aluminium oxide. This is aluminium oxide. Ammonium phosphate. Silver nitrate. Okay. Then barium chloride.
Sir, aluminum oxide is Al2O3, right?
Okay. This is Al2O3. Who else has got Al2O3? Okay. Anyone who is not getting that, please inform. Aman? Aman? So what is the formula of silver nitrate? Siddharth, formula of silver nitrate?
The formula for silver nitrate is
Hmm.
Ag
Hmm.
NO3, AgNO3.
AgNO3. Okay. So that's good. True. The formula of silver nitrate is AgNO3. Okay. Form for ammonium phosphate.
Sir, NH4 3CO4.
Okay. Fine. So NH4, ammonium is NH4 and phosphate is PO4. Okay. NH4 has the valency +1, phosphate has the valency of -3. If you crisscross, then it will be NH4 thrice PO4. This is ammonium phosphate. Then barium chloride. Siddhisri, have you made the formula of barium chloride?
No, sir.
Abhinav?
Sir, I'm still doing.
Okay. So do it. Siddharth, have you obtained the formula?
No, sir. I don't know the valency of barium.
It's available here. Barium.
BaCl2.
Yeah, it's
BaCl2.
BaCl2. Barium is Ba, chloride is Cl. So barium has valency of 2, chlorine has a valency of 1. Hence the formula is BaCl2. Right? Okay. Now there is one small topic from this chapter. That is, you have yes, there is one thing from this chapter, that is mole concept. Now, is there anyone in whose exams mole concept is coming? They are doing with the mole concept. As the mole concept is missing out from the syllabus of CBSE, is there anyone who is having mole concept in their schools?
Sir, I had mole concept last exam.
Okay, in the last exam you had about the mole concept. Anyone else? Varshita, do you have the mole concept?
Sir, it got
No, sir. It's
sir, it
examined
got
next.
deleted from our syllabus.
Okay, and mole concept is related. So there is just one person. We will look into the mole concept later. First, we'll try to solve all the NCERT questions, and then at the end, we will do the mole concept. Okay. This was what we were doing. Here, there are some more questions. So I hope you will be able to do this. Do this quickly. You have to make the formula of sodium oxide, sodium sulfide, aluminium chloride, and magnesium hydroxide. This is the question. You have to write down the formula of sodium oxide, aluminium chloride, sodium sulfide, and magnesium hydroxide. Neha, whenever you are done, speak up the answer. Rikshit,
Yes, sir.
have you done any of them?
So yes, sir, I've done all of them.
Okay. Aman,
Yes, sir.
okay, why you are not responding?
Sir, it was because I was in the other room for some time.
You are in the other room. So that's not a good practice. You join the class and leave it. So write down the formula of sodium oxide. aluminum chloride and sodium sulfide. And you can also send your answer in the chat. If you are done, you can send your answer in the chat.
Done, sir.
Send it a direct message. Don't send to everyone. Send a direct message. This okay, Siddharth. Siddharth. The symbol for sodium is Na, not S. Abhinav, your aluminum chloride formula is incorrect. Rikshit, you are correct. Prince, you have not used the bracket. Use the bracket. Yeah, Neha, your sodium oxide is correct. Rikshit, sodium sulfide, it's incorrect. Rikshit, sodium sulfide is incorrect. Check it once more. We know
So
your
the valency
aluminum,
of sodium is 2, right?
the valency of sodium is 1 and its symbol is Na.
Sir, I sent the correct version of Al aluminum chloride.
Okay, Prince has sent. Who else has sent? Siddharth, your sodium sulfide, you have written just sodium sulfide, not the formula. Neha, you sent just one answer. Complete the others also.
Sir, I sent 3 of them, sir.
Okay, you have sent 3.
Yeah. Sodium oxide, aluminum chloride, sodium sulfide.
Sir, I sent you all.
Aman,
Sir, not Aman, Rikshit.
okay, Rikshit. I can see only magnesium hydroxide.
So the before ones also I sent, right, sir? You saw.
Okay.
Sir, I sent all.
Okay. Fine. So now it seems everyone has done. This
Done, sir.
Neha. Okay. Okay, fine. Everyone has done. Now it's time for the correct answer. You can check yours if you have not sent. The correct answers are sodium oxide, it's Na2O. Okay. Aluminium chloride, it is AlCl3. Sodium sulfide, it is Na2S. Magnesium hydroxide is MgOH whole twice with bracket. Okay. Now let's do the next one. Now here you have to tell the name of the substance whose formula is given. Okay. So what will be the name of this first one? Speak up. Those who know the answer, speak up. Unmute and speak your answers.
Sir, this is Siddharth. It is aluminum sulfate,
Aluminium sulfate,
calcium chloride.
calcium chloride, and Siddhisri will speak. Siddhisri, what is for this third one? Siddhisri, what will be the formula for the, what will be the name of this third one? Okay. Varshita?
Can I answer?
Yes.
The third one, right?
Yeah, third one.
Potassium sulfate.
Potassium sulfate. The next one.
Potassium nitrate.
Potassium nitrate. Okay, Siddharth. Next one.
Sir, the last one,
Yeah, last one.
calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate. Okay. Now for this fourth question, how many atoms are present in a H2S molecule? In this H2S molecule, how many atoms are present?
Three, sir.
3. There are 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of sulfur. So it is H2S. Then in the phosphate ion, PO4 3 minus, how many atoms are present? This will be answered by Neha.
Sir,
Yeah, in the phosphate, how many atoms are present?
4, sir.
Neha, am I audible? Neha is not here. Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many atoms are there in PO4 3 minus?
I'm still kind of doing.
Yeah,
Sir, it
I'm
is
still
5.
doing, sir.
so you don't need to do, you just have to count the number of atoms. See here, if we write
Sir,
PO4, yes,
is it 5?
it's 5. We have written PO4 3 minus, so it means there is 1 atom of phosphorus and there are 4 atoms of oxygen.
I thought it was related to atomic mass.
Okay. So that will be a molecular mass. If in that way it is, that is molecular mass. And this we are calculating a number of atoms which are present. So any doubt for anyone?
No, sir.
Now there is this small question. Third, what is meant by the term chemical formula? Who knows the answer for this?
Sir, it is the symbolic form of particular atom.
Symbolic form of
Sir, this is Siddharth. Can I?
yes.
Sir, chemical formula is its symbolic. It's a symbolic representation of a compound.
Symbolic representation of a compound which represents the actual number of atoms present of each element in the molecule. Then, okay, molecular mass we have already done. Mole concept we are stopping right now, and this has been deleted for most of you. I think if someone has done, we will do this once we have completed or we are finding some time. Okay, so no need to go into the mole concept right now. Let's start with the questions. So a 0.24 gram sample of compound of oxygen and boron was found by analysis to contain 0.096 gram of boron and 0.144 gram of oxygen. Calculate the percentage composition of the compound by the weight. So I think the question is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, if you read the question, let's try to attempt this. Quite easy. See here. There is a sample of 0.24 gram of a compound, and that compound is made up of oxygen and boron. So let's say there be some compound which consists of oxygen and boron. Okay. So this total mass of this compound is 0.24 gram. Out of this 0.24 gram, you have 0.096 gram of boron and you have 0.144 gram of oxygen. So you have to tell what is the percentage composition of the compound by weight. So it means you have to tell what is the percentage of boron and what is the percentage of oxygen. Okay. So you have to find your percentage of boron. So Aman, how can we calculate the percentage of boron? Aman,
Sir, I don't know.
Prince,
Sir, sir, I don't know.
this is your simple mathematics. How do I say simple mathematics? This is the total amount of the sample that you have. 0.24 gram. Out of this, boron is 0.096, oxygen is 0.14. If you add these two, you will see you get 0.24. Check it out. Are you getting 0.24? Yes, we are getting 0.24 gram. So how do we calculate the percentage? I want the percentage of boron. So boron is present as 0.096 out of 0.24 gram. So out of 0.24 gram, you have 0.096 gram of boron. And to convert it into percentage, we multiply it by 100. Okay. So everyone has understood how we are calculating? Vikshit?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now can you find the percentage of oxygen also and calculate it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Neha, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So calculate both the percentage and tell the answer. Chavan Kaushik,
Yes, sir.
have you done?
Yes.
Yes.
Um,
Sir, I have done, sir.
Okay, so what is the percentage of boron, Siddharth?
Sir, the percentage of boron is 40%.
Okay.
yeah, sir. It's 45.
Okay.
Uh,
And what
the
is the
Sir, the
percentage?
percentage oxygen is 60%.
60%. You can directly get it since total percentage is 100. Out of them, if you get boron as 40%, so remaining will be oxygen, which is 60%. Okay. Or you can calculate it also by this 0.144 divided by 0.2. 24. Multiply 100. So now see the next question. When 3 gram of carbon is burnt in air in 8 gram of oxygen. So this is when 3 gram of carbon is burnt in 8 gram of oxygen, 11 gram carbon dioxide is produced. So here we complete this. Just read out the question once. When 3 gram of carbon is burnt in 8 gram of oxygen, okay, so 11 gram of carbon dioxide is produced. So first this, we write the reaction. We can write the reaction as carbon plus oxygen, giving us carbon dioxide. And here they have given, if you take 3 gram of carbon, 8 gram of oxygen, so you will have 11 gram of carbon dioxide. Okay. Next is what mass of carbon dioxide will be formed when 3 gram of carbon is burnt in 50 gram of oxygen. You just have again 3 gram of carbon, but you have 50 gram of
So
oxygen.
53.
Yeah.
So will it be 53?
Okay, so your guess is 53. Is there anyone who is guessing 53?
Sir, yes, sir, Siddharth.
Yeah. It will not be 53. Still, it will be 11 gram only. This is a very thoughtful, a hot question. Prince?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can anyone justify? The correct answer is you will get here just 11 gram and not 53 gram.
Sir, can I?
Wait. Abhinav? Rikshit?
Yes, sir.
Can you justify how I say that there will be just
Sir,
11
yes, sir.
gram? So how?
Sir, sir, in the first one, he said that 3 grams of carbon is burnt in 8 grams of oxygen, that will be 11. And by the way, in law of conservation of mass, it states that the sum of both masses will be equal to the total mass. No, reactants. The sum of the reactants thing. I forgot the exact
The sum
formula.
of the masses of the reactant should be equal to the mass of the product.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So, so by that way, it should be 53, not 11. If you are going that way, so the mass of the product should be 53 gram.
Oh, sir. Law of constant proportion, sir.
Yeah, by the law of constant proportions, carbon and oxygen, whenever they will combine to form carbon dioxide, they will always combine in the ratio 3:8 by mass. Okay, so if you are taking 3 grams of carbon, so out of this 50 gram of oxygen, not all the oxygen will combine. Only 8 gram of oxygen will combine. Remaining oxygen will remain as it is. It will remain as a reactant only, and you will have here only 11 gram of carbon dioxide. Okay, so you can assume here that oxygen is taken in excess. Is there anyone who is having a doubt at this point?
No, sir.
Abhinav?
No, sir.
Okay. Prince, you got it? Let's see the next question. What are polyatomic ions? Give examples. What are polyatomic ions? Give examples. So this will, yeah, Chavan Kaushik, what are polyatomic ions? Chavan Kaushik, what are polyatomic ions? Yeah, Chavan Kaushik. Varshita, what are polyatomic ions?
So there are the ions which mostly have more than the one atom.
The ions which are made up of more than one atoms, they are called polyatomic ions. Any examples?
Sir, this thing is like
Uh,
I can't see properly our region.
Any examples of polyatomic ions? Ammonium ion, it is a polyatomic ion. Phosphate ion, PO4, this is also polyatomic ion. Sulfate ion, SO4 minus 2, this is also polyatomic ion. Carbonate ion, CO3 minus 2, this is also polyatomic ion. So in other way, we say that the ions which are made up of more than one atoms, they are called as polyatomic ions. Right? Okay, then do this fourth one. Everyone do this question 4 and send your answer in the chat.
Here is my audio clear now.
Yeah, Chavana, your audio is clear. I have received some of the responses. Yeah, Varshita.
yes, sir.
You have sent some messages.
That was actually before, sir.
Okay. The Prince has given. No one has written about copper nitrate. I didn't say anyone's copper nitrate, formula of copper nitrate. Okay. Copper nitrate. Abhinav has sent copper nitrate. And Siddharth, your formula is incorrect. Check the valency and do it again. Varshita has sent all, and all of them are correct. So Varshita, your all are correct.
So what's the valency of aluminium again?
+3.
Sir, I send my answers.
Yeah, Aman, your answers are correct. Your copper nitrate you have not done. Friends. So Neha, magnesium chloride, fine. Any other complete? Prince. So Prince has completed all. Neha has done just one. Neha, is there any problem? I am not able to understand.
Sir, I'm sending it, sir. Till now I've sent you 3.
Okay. Neha, and before that, Siddharth, no, again it's incorrect. Siddharth, your earlier nitrate is NO3, copper is Cu, copper has the valency of +2, and nitrate has a valency of -1. Okay, Siddharth, now make it again. Copper has valency +2, nitrate -1, copper has the symbol Cu, nitrate has the symbol NO3. So I think almost everyone has done. Is there anyone who has not got any of the answers? Okay, so in the next class, all these should be remembered to you. You should be able to remember all of them. Then we will do this question number 5, 6, 7, 8, and after that we will start with a new chapter. Okay. Okay, bye everyone. Good night.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye, sir.
Bye.